Yes, we're back again, episode 9. I'm not rich, I'm not lying. It's your boy Tess, cause you will have red fire hair when you touch my turbocharged loud pack. So please do fear when I disappear and reappear like the boy Kashir, cause I am the Grand Gram Dabber. I repeat, I am the Grand Gram Dabber, maddest Mad Hatter. It is I, he, the G you wish to be. Beerus, summer, stones in summer. Terp god of destruction. I'm gonna hand it over to my right.
Well, you already know who it is. It's the man, the greatest, and every other name. Psy, someone actively intelligent, aka Juanie B, cause I'm that nigga you wanna be. Aka Texadomus. Baby, I'm just trying to nurture you, understand you, and treat you with respect. AKA Bonnet McGregor. I don't give a fuck. I smoke whatever the fuck I want. I just heard they passed we got legalized today, but you know what? I really don't give a fuck. The last time I was here in Toronto, when I was fighting Floyd Mayweather, I turned it up. I was in the club drinking, smacking booties. Fuck, you already know. Smoke whatever the fuck I want. They couldn't tell me shit. AKA yo Black Pepper Bay. Bitch, don't get out of line.
Spicy.
I'm black and educated and spicy. Like, that's all I'm gonna leave it at. AKA Shatter's Khan, leader of the ShatterCon. Catch me in the darkest corner of VCs. Sometimes at the cesspool, but not all the time. But you already know. I'm taking dabs. Always taking dabs. And if you want to challenge me for the title of ShatterCon and you lose, death by 1,000 grams. And we turned it up. It's 3.5 now. Half quarter. Half quarter gram dabs, nigga. I'm gonna hand it off to my man to the right. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. All right. What? 3 seconds left on the clock. Give it to me. SirWorthy, a.k.a. too many AKAs, a.k.a. honestly, I'm just living my best life. Don't even ask me how I'm doing. Why? Mans are blessed.
Mans are blessed, fam.
A.k.a. 2 years sober. A bunch of Mickey D's. Whoa. 2 years ago it was a bunch of Mickey D's. Now it's a bunch of beef suya. We don't do no Mickey D's. Can I get a round of applause, please? Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you. AKA Bobby Brown's son in the flesh. Dance steps are on point. What you seen on Instagram, that was just for the gram. AKA, let's get right to the show. Oh, almost knocked over some stuff. I wanted to say this real quick. There we go. Make sure I get the shit right. I break bread, ribs, $100 bills, peel on Ducatis and other foreign wheels. Write a book for the medicine, generate those. Oh, fuck it, man. Oh, man. R.I.P. to Prodigy. I'm sorry I fucked up his shit, but fuck, man. Like, honestly, I only like, go to that verse when I'm in a bad place, and I'm not in a bad place right now, so it's kind of hard to go to that verse, but that verse just means it's a lot, man. R.I.P. to the legend, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Prodigy,
Rest
man.
in peace. Real shit.
I never forget that verse, though, on the Cold Corner when he came on the Shock the World with Banks, or not Shock the World, I forget the next joint that he had. That shit was hard. 1, 2, 3, grind. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
One of my favorite tracks by Prodigy was, or not even like his tracks, but like when he hopped on that joint with Currency, we bust gats, or we bust raps like we bust these gats.
Yeah.
We them type of niggas that don't bury the axe. Hold up, we bust gats
like we bust these rats.
We them taking yo dog. That shit was fire, fam.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
That shit was fire, bro.
Nah, like, Prodigy always had ill verses where he'd begin them ill. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think, feeling safe. I don't give a fuck what you think in the state of living. Best stay right there and pop all your shit. Soon as I come over there, pop all
What track is that again?
That's
the Streets is a Dirty Game.
That's Dirty Game, DJ Premier.
Yo, that
DJ
track
Premier
was
featuring
fire.
Styles and
Yeah.
AZ.
Yeah, that was one of
Killed
that's
that
another
record,
one of my
man.
favorite tracks too.
Nigga said, I don't give a fuck what you think, feeling safe. I can care less of your opinion. You in the state of living. Best stay right there and pop all your shit. Soon as you come over here, I'll pop off your fitted. Soon as they come over there, get the fuck out the way. Or you gonna get shot down, knuckle bone to shank. The infamous head nigga in charge. You niggas wanna be...
This
niggas,
guy
yo,
bars, dog.
Nah,
Yo,
Prodigy, the nigga
was
said, yo,
that
I don't
nigga,
give a
man.
fuck. I throw a TV at you, done. Like,
Nah.
like, yo, man, R.I.P. to the God, man. Shout out to
It's
Prodigy,
crazy,
man.
bro. That was some like real. They was on some real street
Hold
nigga
up,
shit
real
back
quick.
in
Let's
the day.
get real
Man.
disrespectful. How long ago did Sean Price die again? Because I think Sean Price...
Sean P.
Yeah, I don't want to be missing out on...
Sean
You know, some real hip hop. Let me Google that real quick.
Yeah,
Sean
man.
Price died August 8th. Okay, he be coming up. I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, I don't wanna,
Rest in peace, man. There's a lot of like old heads. All Fifes.
Yeah,
was
definitely. Shout out to everybody
was
that's
a couple months ago, I believe.
R.I.P. to X as well. We'll get into that, not right now, but you know, a bunch of dudes, man.
No, I'm the real shit. R.I.P. to X.
Rest in peace, X, man.
Excuse my
Word.
lacking AKAs and the lacking enthusiasm in my voice, but you know, this is a real tragic shit. So, but we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. On a lighter note, for Canada, aka Toronto,
Hey,
you know,
6.
legalization is gonna be happening.
so lit. Everybody's gonna get.
Yeah.
So fucking lit.
Yeah, October 17th is the day, you know. The bill went last night to the freaking, I think it's the House of Commons, I don't remember. But the bill went Bill C-45, yeah, it passed, and then it went to the Royals, and the Royals approved it this morning. You know, it's a little late compared to what everybody is hoping for. Everybody was hoping for July 1st and August and whatnot, but it's going to be October 17th. You can legally blaze it for recreational use.
Blaze it.
Now, it is
Blaze it.
also note that you should abide by the laws until that time, because they are going to be doing stiff penalties to those who get caught during this next process. So do what you do indiscreetly, and don't be hot body karate because you think, oh, it's all good. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, a lot of people are probably going to be hot body karate.
A lot of
this
people are
summer.
just going to start blazing up, which I heard some... sorry. I heard some concerns from some citizens, which I can understand.
What, driving high?
That is a serious issue. That is a serious issue, and I
if
think
you
that
can't
people...
fucking function. And
I think they should find a way to make sure that people don't do it still.
Unless
I'm not
you're
gonna lie.
like, you know, there's certain people that can
There are
do it.
certain
You
people-
gotta be a seasoned veteran, a seasoned weed smoker.
But even that,
you have to have at least 10 years of smoking under your belt.
But even
to
that
be
I don't
driving
approve
and
of
smoking.
still, because there's all these new type of strains, all these new phenotypes are going on, right? So a seasoned smoker can try something. Oh, my apologies. A seasoned smoker can try something very brand new and mess him up, but he thinks that it's good, you know? He's used to it hitting him in like the first 2 minutes, but this one's an actual creeper and he's on road and now he's seeing shit. So I don't really approve of driving while under the influence, period.
I don't know. I'm not like
That goes for drinking.
dispensaries
That
and
That's
all
true.
that. Is
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not for
like-
driving under the influence. Period. I don't think it should be done. I think you should have a designated driver, or you should find ways to deal with shit, because you get behind the wheel under the influence of whatever, narcotics, Molly, Xans, whatever it is, and you go and kill somebody. When you come down, you're gonna wish that you didn't do it, right? So people need to be a little responsible, and I'm also talking heavily about that. Like we're all smokers here, so we all know that we's not that big of a deal. But I'm talking about under the influence, because alcohol is heavily a thing, and people kill people using that drinking driving shit. But I'm going off topic. What was I talking about? Legalization. I'm sorry, I'm a little testy right now. You guys gonna hear?
well, it's still
you guys gonna
kind of
hear
on
me?
topic, but like
You guys gonna hear me?
I wanted to say
kind of get into a little
so
bit
as-
of a rant, but
October 18th, right? I can purchase marijuana.
It's gonna be
I
so
won't be able
fucking
to.
weird though. Like going to the LCBO and trying to purchase weed.
Technically,
I don't think me
it's-
personally. I'm not like dispensaries and everything are all cool, and like I'll go there sometimes. It all depends. Like if I'm feeling for something like different, I want to like I want a specific strain for something that I need. Like for
Okay.
sleep or
Okay.
anxiety or depression or whatever. You feel me? Then that's when I'll go to a dispensary because they have those specific strains, right? But other than that, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be really going to the LCBO and picking up a bottle and like be like going to the dispensary and be like, yo, can I get a 20 bag of
Okay, but
or can I get 2 grams of
it's
this,
not going to be the same place
tuna?
though. I mean, not the same place. Sorry, it's not going to be like set up the same way in the store though.
It's not gonna
I
be in
believe
the
it is.
LCBO. It's under its own board, and they're gonna have their own different stations.
So it's not an LCBO.
I
It's
think it's gonna
underneath
be in
the
the
LCBO. It's underneath, but it's
Yeah,
not
because
gonna
they
be.
need that
in.
license, I
Yeah.
think, type, right? Yeah.
The LCBO is the LCB. The reason for the LCBO is because they can sell liquor across the board. I'm gonna say a board,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
forgive me for now.
We all
right?
know what you mean. Go ahead.
Yeah. So that's why they have to put this legalization marijuana underneath the LCBO, because they're the only people that can legally do this. Oh, and actually, it's not across the board. I think that's actually only here in Ontario, because I think it's in Manitoba and Ottawa, people can sell their own liquor, but that's besides the point.
I have a few questions. Are there going to be officers just posted inside as like, instead of security, actual officers?
I think there should be. I'm not sure though. I think there should be. I'm not too sure though. There should be though, because people are going to try things, so there should be security against it, and people should feel secure. But another,
Yeah,
So
go
where
ahead.
are they
No,
gonna? I
another-
want to know, where do you think they're gonna put up all these new spots, like all these dispensaries that they're
I'm
planning?
not gonna
on
lie. I
bringing in?
wanna correct you on that term. They're dispensary. Dispensaries are run by illegal people who just have money and are just bought their way into the system. But it's okay. I know what you mean. But
No,
I'm pointing
it's
this out
still
for the
gonna be
viewers.
a medical
pointing this out.
dispensary.
Dispensaries are not legal. Let me just clarify that right now.
No, but I'm
Dispensaries
saying
in
it's
Toronto
still
are
gonna
not
be-
legal.
But
But
no, listen. I'm saying it's still going to be classified as a dispensary.
well, those guys are
That's
fools.
it.
If they classify it underneath dispensary, then they're fools. But I understand what you mean. But I'm just giving proper
So wait, in
education.
LA they're not called dispensaries?
Pardon me?
Yeah, they
Like
are.
in LA?
They are
where it's
called
legal?
dispensaries.
No, they're not. They're called compassion clubs.
People just use the slang then as dispensary.
That's what I'm trying to
you're
say.
saying.
Like the
Okay.
term dispensaries is wrong if you're talking about actual things.
It's
If we're
like
talking
calling
about
it's like
facts.
calling a cop. A cop is not a real word. It's
Thank
actually
you.
a police
Thank you.
officer. Or,
That's what I'm.
Officer.
That's all I'm just trying to clarify.
Okay.
And I know what you
Officer.
mean.
I don't
though.
use facts because
I know what you
use
mean. We all know
condoms.
what you mean when you say dispensaries.
I haven't
These,
used a
these
condom
places
since
that you can
Alright.
go to downtown and purchase
2003.
marijuana.
This
We know
guy's
that.
going hard.
But hell, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like them. I don't like them. You know why?
Expensive.
Because they like to label strains that are not strains and get people sick. Because there are people that can't smoke certain strains because of what's in them. But they don't care about that. They just care about the money. You see? I don't have a problem with drug dealers. I'm going to be dead ass. I probably shouldn't even say that. But, yo, I have a problem with people pretending that they're all legitimate and shit like that when they're not.
Those
So
are
it's a little testy. Excuse me. I'm a little testy about this. But let's talk about the legalization. Let's keep that going so I don't get too testy.
so you can smoke everywhere but anywhere outside your crib.
Good thing. That's another concern that the citizens have, is that, you know, because tobacco's, I'm gonna say, legal, people can light up a cigarette anywhere. They can smoke a cigar anywhere.
Not really.
So
I would say not really anymore.
yeah, no, it's true.
But-
Yeah,
and-
not
but in the
late as
sense
of lately.
how we're talking, yes, you
Yeah.
can literally walk outside your house and light up.
Right,
Yeah.
and they're even in parks and everything. So a lot of concern for people is that our marijuana recreation is just going to be able to be in the air now. Is it just going to be, you're going to be able to smoke at the park and you'll be able to smoke at the patio? You're
Burning
gonna be,
blunts everywhere.
right? Which
Burning it down. Nah, facts. Yo.
I
I regularly, to be honest, I'm the type of person, I don't, like I said, I don't give a fuck. I smoke whatever the fuck I want. So yeah,
You know Conor McGregor went to jail though, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
that's cool. You know,
Oh, yeah.
but fucking yeah. Like I don't business. I smoke wherever I want. Like downtown, I'll go roll up, chill. I'll go find a spot to sit down.
Yeah, but doesn't your hot your the meter, your 5 stars, don't you know when you can tell, okay, now is not the time to I should whether I want to or not.
To bun some weed?
Yeah.
No, I'll smoke. I'll walk downtown.
Yeah.
Like I'll walk
Yeah.
down
So I have a question
on like
for you.
Dundas and bun a
I
spliff.
feel you.
But I won't do it like that. Like
So
if that's
you're
if I'm
smoking
feeling it. Like you know, if I'm like, all right, you know what, I'm
So
feeling.
you're
I wanna
smoking. You're smoking somewhere with restraint, depending on your situation. Not just anytime you want, anywhere you want.
Nah, I can
Or is it
I'll
more to
literally
your feeling, just
I'll
how you
literally
feel.
smoke wherever I want.
If you
So
feel
you're-
like smoking, you smoke.
Yeah.
If you don't feel like smoking, you don't
So,
smoke. And
question-
there's nothing really that changes your mind. It's just how you feel.
I don't
Yeah.
think so, because the question I'm gonna ask you, you're gonna change your opinion.
Let's hear.
You're gonna smoke in a room and a baby shower.
You see, that's different though. I'm talking about
you
walking.
see?
I'm talking about
I
walking
know.
down the street. We're
Okay,
talking about on the
so,
street.
Okay,
We're
so
talking
then the next question:
outside.
you're gonna smoke in a park where there's kids.
We're talking outside.
You're gonna smoke in a park where there's kids.
I'm not gonna be in a park where there's kids.
I'm just saying, you're passing a park. You're passing by a park. You're gonna smoke.
Oh, of course. I'm butting it down.
Okay.
I'm passing by the park.
Well, I'm just
I'm
gonna let
not
you know
sitting at the park. Where am I at
that
the park?
that is one of their concerns. Is that the
I'm gonna
marijuana?
be passing by.
The
It's going
marijuana-
in the air.
Okay, so do you think that you get high from secondhand smoke? Well, first of all, these are all questions that I know, but I'm just asking these for you listeners to think about it.
No,
Do you think
obviously,
you get high off of secondhand smoke?
You do. You get high off of it all depends though.
If we're all in
What's-
a hot box,
it's not
would you
guaranteed.
get high?
Yeah, you get
Okay.
a high. You'd get a contact high.
You get a contact high. So for a person that has never ever ingested marijuana or never had and/or cannabinoids in their system, and for the first time getting that whiff, you don't think they would get a slight buzz?
Maybe it depends.
That's their concerns. That's all I'm trying to point out to you. Their
Okay,
concerns are their
but
children.
it's not like
Their concerns are the
But
children.
this is already happening though.
Yep, no, and I'm not. This is already happening, but this is already happening for people like you that don't give a fuck, and that
Doesn't
will
change.
do it.
No,
No,
I'm
here-
saying it doesn't change anything though. What I'm saying is like people have always been smoking, like
That's true, but
and
I'm
smoking weed. It's not something that's like even when you smoke downtown or like if you're walking and smoking, walking past a park, it's not 100% guaranteed that this smoke is going to travel
How much
towards the
people
park.
do you think walk downtown right now and smoke? Rough, no facts.
Like
but just rough.
cigarette wise?
No, I'm talking about. We're going to talk about marijuana concerns
Marijuana
because that's what we're
I
talking
would
about. The
say-
concerns.
right now at this point in time.
Which I'm sorry to cut you. Holiday did point out that the concerns are actually rising to tobacco too. So we can't just smoke anywhere. But continue.
Yeah, but like
How much people do you
downtown
think? Yeah.
average. I don't know. Downtown's pretty big.
Out of
but
100, how do I do that, Paul? Out of 100 people, how much do you think?
out of 100 people downtown,
I think that's a big number.
I
but-
would say at least. I'd say at least half, at least 50. I'd say
Okay.
at least half.
So how much people do you think are the spike is gonna go up when legalization happens?
But you see, not everybody's as ballsy as I am. I'll smoke with, like,
But that's what I'm trying
no-
to say. You see, this is right now we're talking. I'm talking about when it's legal to walk around and bun weed. People are gonna bust out their shirts, and you know why this?
But that's the thing, though. You can't smoke outside, though. That's the whole thing, though. When it becomes legal, you won't be able to smoke
Well,
outside.
they're actually fighting against that. Right now,
It's like as of right now, it's not. As of right now, only medicinal weed is legal.
yeah, and when recreational happens, they're trying to make it
That we can smoke outside.
No, it's standing right now that you can smoke outside, but they're bringing the concerns that we can't make it
don't
that
know,
you can
man.
smoke everywhere. Because I heard this
I don't
just
think it's
now.
gonna be that
I would
big
say
of an
that,
issue.
but that comes down to, I would say, just policies, because like
No, that's what they're talking about. Legislation with the policies,
Yeah.
like bringing in new policies. That's all I'm bringing is the concerns. I don't personally.
I don't think it's going to be that big
But
of an issue.
truly, I don't think you should be.
I think it's
smoking
just going to be
everywhere.
it's just going to
That's
be
what I think too.
yeah
You
it's
shouldn't
just
be
it's
smoking everywhere.
it's going to be kind of like they're gonna
You should have smoking parks if that's the case. Realistically,
yeah something
or
like
smoke
that.
designated areas, lounges.
depends.
maybe one
like-
park or a few.
It all
parks.
depends
Like
on
two
where
or-
you
two or
are.
3 parks that are
3
weed
parks.
friendlies.
Yeah,
Nobody's
3
just gonna
parks.
go.
Well,
It all
like-
depends on where you are. Nobody's just
Fam.
a lot of people when people are smoking. Most 9 times, I'd say 8
Well,
out of 10
I'll-
people go to the cut to
Well,
go
look, this is
smoke.
what I would say.
No, I'm
When's the
not
last
gonna lie.
time? When's the last
Nobody's
time
really
you walked
bunning.
by somebody and they were smoking weed?
Um,
Unless we're not the type of people to walk.
I'm gonna be real.
I would say the last time I walked by
And
somebody,
when's the
they're
last time
smoking
you
weed.
think you were smoking weed and someone smoked the weed you are smoking? No one ever smells the weed I smoke. Actually, I can't say that because now it's hotter and I'm on my balcony. So,
I don't know.
yeah,
That's
just
a
off
good
my
question.
balcony.
For
But if
me,
you're on
I
the
would
balcony,
say
you're
the
probably
weekend.
smoking too.
I would say it all depends where I'm at. That too, but like people smelling the weed I smoke, I was like I'm saying like I said, or I was kind of like 8 out of 10 people smoke in the cut. Like they'll go to the cut to smoke. Not many people are smoking.
Would you say
outside.
that it's because it's illegal? That's why they're going into the cut? 'Cause
Not
then
even
now
to
when it
due
becomes
to
a little
that,
bit-
but it's just like finding a spot to sit down.
Okay, now look,
and
check this
smoke.
out. Check this out.
'Cause
I'm the
those
type of
factors
person
play.
where I smoke everywhere I
Not
go.
everybody wants to go walk around and smoke. It all depends on where you
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
I feel like
and
at a
you mean
beach
literally
or
walking, like up and down the street smoking. I'm not that type of person because I I'm not the type of person because I have a car and I don't do that much walking. So I'm not literally gonna be walking up and down the street. When I hop out my car, I got everything I got everything in my cross pouch, and I'm just rolling in and out. So there's no need for me to actually smoke on those ventures. But I'll say this though, I smoke everywhere I go.
perfect example.
So I went to a wedding last year. After I had pre-rolls already. I knew I wasn't gonna smoke at the wedding event because it wasn't my people's getting married, and if it's not my people's there, then they don't expect that from me. So I didn't want to, be the only person. Hey, who's that coming? Where is it coming from?
Fuck it, I'm burning
So
it down.
that's dope. Now, if you're there and you're burning it down, I'm there with you. If you're not with me, I don't need that. I don't need it. I waited until after the wedding. We're driving home, and I just stopped at a parking lot in a plaza, and I just smoked there.
It all depends though. I'd probably go I'd disappear for like an hour and then just go get fucking ripped.
And
then
in
come
this
back.
hour, you're walking.
Or like half an hour.
And in this hour, you're walking. Are you going to
I'm
a cut?
No,
Or are you
I'm walking
actually
to a cut.
walking?
Or it depends on the area I'm in.
All
If
right.
there's a cut that I can go to, I'm in the cut. If I have to walk and smoke, I'll walk for like a bit just so I'm airing out and then come back, hit the washroom, wash my hands.
You know that airing out shit don't work.
Yeah, of course it doesn't.
It doesn't.
But you know, the thought, it's
Niggas
the
be
thought
really
that
thinking
counts,
that
nigga.
shit
It's
work.
the
That
thought.
shit don't work,
It's the
yo.
thought that counts, nigga.
Oh,
You
man, that
feel
shit don't
fresh.
work.
You gonna smell fresh. You feel fresh. You gonna smell fresh, nigga.
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
You just gotta,
All right, yeah.
Nah,
I feel
more
you.
times I know I'm good at it. You nigga, I'm a seasoned veteran. I know how to mask a weed smell.
No, I feel you. I do a lot of smoking in my car.
Yeah,
so
man. I
that's
don't know.
why
I don't really
I'll be
think-
in the cut. I'm not the type of person to walk up and down. I've done that a few times in my life. Me personally, if I'm by myself, which I usually am, I'm not. That's not what I'll be doing.
I was gonna say it all depends on where you are, because like if I'm at the beach or something like that, perfect example.
Yeah,
I
but-
went to Grand Bend Beach,
Okay.
and like you're not allowed to drink or smoke out there, but I was fucking drinking and smoking out there. You gotta enjoy yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Especially at the beach. Why not?
I'm not the beach kind of guy.
I'm drinking. Like I had a little
But
bit
it
of
sounds
like
like, though.
vodka, and then I went to the cut to go bun a spliff. I wasn't out there like on the
'Cause you
beach
didn't wanna be
bunning a
high.
spliff. Yeah, I could have done it.
No,
But that's you. That's what
but
I'm trying
yo,
to say.
you didn't want to be
But-
hot because it's not legal, right?
And because you know.
Now
the
let's
risk.
just say you could smoke on that.
No,
beach.
at this point, I
No,
was
no.
kinda,
Let's go back then. Let's just say you were allowed to drink on that beach, and you were allowed to smoke cigarette on that beach, and you were allowed to, let's say, smoke marijuana on that beach. You wouldn't have went to the cut at all. You would have just chilled where you were, smoking drink, right?
Maybe it depends. Yeah, most
so then
likely.
I have to ask you this: are you gonna feel weird?
Or I'd probably
are you
go to
gonna
the
feel
cut,
weird
like the
walking
shade.
to a park and smoking weed outside
Walking to a park,
and seeing a bunch of other people smoking weed?
am I gonna feel weird?
Yeah, are you gonna feel or the idea of that weed being legal? Is that gonna trip your mind for a second? How much weed can you get caught with? Another question.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because
That's
you're
kind
still
of
going to jail
it's-
for a
it's-
certain amount of possession.
it. Kind of not really.
You can't have a pound on you.
It's just.
They're gonna have
I
questions.
think it's like.
I'd say
I
it
think
just
it's like
makes
a
me
two-
feel
quarter
safer.
pound.
It just makes me feel
I
safer.
heard,
I
I
heard-
heard, I heard 26 grams, not even an ounce.
Oh, word?
Yeah. I heard something about 2 grams off. It's either 2 grams, like 30 grams, or 26, something like that.
So you gotta go to man's for yo.
But yo, if you get caught with an ounce and it's all in dime bags,
Yo, give me an ounce, fam. But yo,
you're still going to jail.
Well,
I'm gonna take $20. Man, say yo.
That, they say that you can trade.
Yo, fam, give me 26 grams.
Person, like another Ontario, because it's Ontario. So another Ontario resident, you can trade, which I didn't understand why they were saying that, but I understand why they're saying that. Yeah, because a lot of cops would probably just wait until they see a man saying, "Yo, what kind of strain do you have? Yo, let me see that," and then woo, book 'em, boys. Yeah. There's a lot of things that are happening with this legalization. So mans that have their stuff, stay with their stuff and renew it.
I'll be
that's
real.
A hot one still.
This doesn't affect me in the slightest as far as where I smoke.
No, it doesn't affect me either.
Just as far as where I smoke. However, how I smoke, actually, it does affect where I smoke. Because now I'm gonna be a little paranoid smoking in my car because I know now cops are looking for people smoking weed in their cars. So
no, smoking and driving.
Yeah, well, smoking and driving.
They would try to label that as him. You must have been driving while you were smoking, huh?
I think that's my second favorite thing to do.
He's the type of nigga that's smoking
while I'm in the washroom.
Smoking his car and it's underground somewhere.
Yeah, I do that. I smoke a lot of times parked up somewhere.
I don't find that being an issue. But I'm saying, like, I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think more people are gonna be coming out and like being more free willed to smoke due to the fact I feel like people will think people are going to be feeling more safe when they're smoking in certain areas.
Let me ask you this:
if it's like a social take two and action. If it's a social setting, like they'll be more comfortable to smoke. Like if people are smoking bogeys, they'll be like, all right, I'm gonna pull out my spliff and bun my spliff with the venom. I don't smoke cigarettes.
That's the part that's wrong.
Look, I used to have a job up by Yorkdale, and
some people are gonna be like kind of ignorant about it, like me.
I have a question.
And just be bunning it down wherever the fuck they want.
Okay.
You think
me? I'm smart with it. I don't just go. I wouldn't be walking by a fucking like if I walk by a park, I'm always masking it in my hand. Or something like that, and there's kids by or something like that.
Yeah, but you're doing that because it's not legal.
And you're also doing that because
I'm doing that because I have like respect for the children and like whoever's around. Like if somebody's coming and like,
would you do that?
Like I
was smoking
on Woodbine Beach.
Cigarette?
I was smoking.
Would you do that if they weren't children and it was just a cigarette?
No, I always like.
You'd still mask it?
Yeah, I always mask like
smoke, well, then
like,
that's
or
you.
cigarettes from kids.
I guess
or,
you're
like,
the type of person
not even
when
to say
someone
from kids,
hold on.
Like,
you're the
I don't
type
want
of person.
Them to smell it.
You're the type of person when two people bump into each other, one person says, "What's your problem?" and the other person says, "Excuse me, sorry." You're the person who says, "Excuse me, sorry," or are you the type of person who says, "What's your problem?"
If someone bumps into me?
Yeah, when two people walk into each other, one person says, "What's your problem?" and one person might say, "Excuse me" or "Sorry." Are you the person who says, "What's your problem?" or are you the type of person who says, "Excuse me, sorry"? By you masking it, sounds like you're saying sorry. You're already trying to like you said, you're masking. You're trying to like cover up in the sense of you're trying to.
No, that's you're looking way too deep into it.
I know it is. That is a hot deep one. So.
I kind of still don't give a fuck, but
that's a question I have for the man who tries to date Naomi when she grows up.
I'm more of a person like I don't like I would like I said, just due to the fact that like if I'm smoking somewhere and kids come like pass by and they walk past me.
We're not talking about kids. We're talking about people.
Or people?
Grown-ups.
That will come walk past me?
I asked if they weren't kids, would you mask it?
No, obviously not. What the fuck?
Okay, but you shouldn't be smoking around kids anyway, so let's not talk about kids. Let's throw kids out the equation here.
But yeah,
when you're around people, do you mask?
No, I don't.
Alright. But
I'm burning my weed.
Cool. Alright. Yeah, you can't smoke anywhere. You can't smoke in your car while you drive. You can't smoke in your car because if your car smells like weed, then they're gonna think you drive while you're high anyways when you get pulled over for a speeding ticket. So you can't smoke in your car. You can't smoke outside.
That's why they have
anywhere.
Those breathalyzer things.
You can't just be waiting in front of Tim Hortons and be smoking weed. You can't be waiting in front of a government building smoking weed because you can't do that.
Property.
You can't be on government property smoking weed. You can't be. You can't smoke weed in the club. You
Well,
can't.
they might do something with that. They might do. I can see them trying to do some kind
Yeah,
of
they'll
thing with that
implement
still.
that.
I don't know because you can't
Only
really smoke in
spliffs,
the club
though.
though.
No, but I
Or
can see
probably
them making.
vaporizers.
They can make like
They'll-
a section. I can see them
A
making
floor.
like a type of section
They'll
or
do
a floor.
They'll
There's
do-
a smoke
there's
floor.
like
I can
3
see that
floors.
happening
Okay.
still.
Smoke floor.
But as of right now,
top
no, you
floor.
cannot.
Yeah. So it's like the only place you can smoke is in the comforts of your own crib,
Which,
which
Right
is
now.
realistically where the only place you should be smoking.
bro,
Right
nobody
now?
needs-
Period.
right now,
As
and
much as
after.
weed is a social thing, we don't have that much history with it. So I feel like, yo,
There's a lot of history with weed, bro.
no, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, we don't.
No,
as
that's
people,
just that you don't know of.
No, I'm
There's-
talking about us as social, as a community of people with weed. We don't have that much history with it. We have history with alcohol. We
I
can't
think
say
we
the
have
last
history
50
with
years
it, but
people
it's
been.
just-
No,
it's
there's
just
no
something
history.
that's hidden.
Remember, it
though.
hasn't been legal.
It
We
hasn't
don't
been
have
legal, so there's
we don't have
nothing to go
history.
back on and say
We have
people were
history with
getting
the
high in
LCBO.
the 80s. That's only if you were getting high. You can't. There's no numbers to show that. All right, that's what I mean by the history. There's no facts and stuff. So like, what as years go by and shit, we'll be able to tell like, oh, this is how the economy was before weed. This is how it was after weed, and we could see real effects. But shit.
I don't know.
I
My
think you
question-
should
kinda
only
like- I have
a
smoke
question,
weed.
I have
I
a
think you
question.
should
How
only
much do you
smoke weed.
do? How much do you like? That's why it's going to be in a very interesting interview that we got coming up. But yeah, it's just like I'm like our parents' generation. They are 80s. I don't know about your parents. No, not the 80s. They're born before that. They're like 70s, depending on how old your parents are.
Yeah.
My parents are like 70s generation. I would say.
All right, yeah.
Yeah,
So you're
growing up
saying.
in the 70s. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of like, it's not really like society changes, but there's still a lot of the same things. It's kind of like history repeats itself.
No. But
So,
you got to think about this
as
though.
like
No.
the people smoking in high school, like it's kind of like the same type of era that we're living now. That's what I'm kind of saying. Like the consensus that we get of the number of people smoking now, maybe it would have been a little bit less back then, just because of the stereotypes on weed, and they didn't have enough knowledge about it. But I think still there's a big population of people smoking weed back during that time. Just like thinking about it, like, you know,
Yeah,
you just
but
gotta,
but their smoking weed didn't help their communities and their and the economy. Now it will, because we can actually record the effects. Is what I'm saying. Now,
okay.
money is being made from people smoking in the cut, smoking in their homes, like how they were 20 years ago. Now someone else is making money who's actually going to be putting money somewhere else. Whether that helps people or not is a different question. I just said it raises the economy. There's no way weed money's good everywhere. So like, you know, like it's definitely gonna shoot up some stuff, and we'll see.
Yeah, man.
We'll see. Speaking of the weed shit though, like shout out to Trudeau for getting it done, because he did say he was gonna get it done. So
Yeah.
you know, so shout out to Trudeau for getting it done. But right now he's beefing with Trump.
Yeah, that's yeah. Fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck Trump.
He's beefing
Fucking Cheeto
with
looking
Trump
ass
right now. So
motherfucker.
Trumpito.
Nah, fuck Trumpito, bro. Trumpito's on some shit, man.
Yeah, Sith, you wanted to say something about Trump?
Trump has a lot of problems. The Cheeto, yeah, the human Cheeto has a lot of problems. Right now, he has beef with Trudeau over the taxes, over the tariffs, over a lot of things. He's calling Canadian smugglers that were coming into their fucking
Canadian smugglers?
He's calling them smugglers. Like they came, like we came over. Those Canadians came over to the U.S. and we're stealing their shoes. We're trying on their shoes, and we're scuffing them, and we're bringing them back. Yeah. Excuse me, I had to turn up a little bit. So Trumpito, the Cheeto, has a little problem there. Yeah. He's apparently talking about throwing tariffs on American cars. American steel to make their freaking cars.
And you're not with it.
No, because that freaks up a lot of people's jobs.
Only here though. Not in America, where he's at.
No,
so
it's true.
It's a good thing on.
It's a good thing for him.
Okay.
That's the same thing with the NAFTA agreement shit. He wants a better fucking deal.
And
what's wrong with these people wanting half a quarters for $25?
Yeah, for real.
What's wrong with these people?
Can we get? Hold on, we need a. Yeah, because this is like, what the fuck is wrong?
Yo, I checked out the NAFTA shit.
Fuck?
Like back when I was like interested when Trump was on when he became elected earlier this year.
Yo, America be trying to do the most.
Bro. I know, but yo, Canada's like the second last country as far as paying the amount of money we're supposed to pay for that NAFTA agreement. So I look at it like this. Trump's looking at it like, yo, he's going on the list of all the niggas that own money. And Canada's at the bottom of the list for own. Canada's at the top. They're the second for the most amount of money that they owe. They're second on the most amount of money that owes the states. For the NAFTA agreement, apparently Canada was second. So
second last?
No. They're second last in the amount of money they give. So they're second in the amount of money they owe. So there's a certain amount of money Trump wants, and we only reach 2.5% of that goal. So instead of giving him the 100% of the money we owe, we're only been giving him 2.5. Could have the numbers wrong. Could be 28.5, but something really low. So he's looking at it like, yo, where's my money? So you guys think I'm playing? Hold this tariff. I'm getting my money.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he wants
what do you
to play
think
like
about that, Seth?
Yeah, I think we take back all our fucking oil.
Why do we need NAFTA protection? I don't know, just in case Russia wants to fucking have a fucking tank run down Jane Street. Well, America's gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
American agreement,
right?
Or North
so
American...
I don't know.
No, but
if we want Big Brother's protection, we gotta pay Big Brother that dough.
All gone.
If not, Big Brother's gonna start taking our shit, eating our pizza slices, using our toothbrush.
That's fucked up.
You know, so yeah. I say all of this to say, cause yo, I'm moving to LA. I used to feel a way about living in America, but yo, at the end of the day, I want to live my life, bro.
America.
Mans are blessed.
You
know, and I want to live my best life. So,
living in
you know, the weed is already legalized there. So if I go there now, I'll still beat it before Canada does. And like, yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to go to LA. So LeBron's going to LA, so I'm gonna go LA and just, you know, just two kings in one city. That's the name of the next single. That's the name of the next single. Two Kings, One City. Nah, fuck that. But yeah, like definitely though, with this whole Trump thing, I look at it like that. Canada's not paying the NAFTA agreement, paying as much as they should be. So Trump's trying to figure out, because he's a businessman at the end of the day. He's gonna figure out how to get that money. So he's figuring out a way how to squeeze it. And what it trickles down to is, okay, so steel imports, you're gonna have to start paying more for that shit. And niggas is like, yo, we already pay this much money. Now you're going to raise the price? That's going to slow down our production, because we have monthly, quarterly, yearly, quarterly, whatever meetings about how much money we make, what we project to sell and all that kind of stuff. And now with this tax and this tariff, it's like, yo, fuck, now we got to take down those goals. So now people lose jobs. When people lose jobs, lives get broken. When lives get broken, you got to sleep in your car and go check your kids on the weekend, but you can't take them nowhere but Woodbine Beach. Now they're tired because they've been going there since they're 7 and now they're 12. What are you going to do?
Facts.
What are you going to do? What would you do if your son was at home crying alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry and his stepdad beats him and you're not there to fight him off, and now he grows up thinking that Young Thug is the best rapper in the world? What do you do?
Oh, jeez.
What do you do? Well, yeah, what else we got?
Oh man, I kind of want to talk about
what?
I don't
Triple
know.
X. You want to get into that right now?
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about X-Men. That shit was fucking sad, bro. There was a riot in
I seen that.
LA with like a bunch of X fans.
That wasn't a riot.
No, not really a riot.
A riot in how you can categorize it and talk.
Yeah, it wasn't really a riot.
That was just people having fun. Right?
Yeah, it was a big like a big.
Soon as the
mob.
cops came out, them niggas, everybody took off. There was nothing to stay there for.
Yeah, everybody just took off.
The niggas on the roof, yo, if they didn't get down quick enough, they're all in jail.
Yeah, all of them.
They're all in jail.
For no reason. They probably got beat up.
No jumper.
They got beat up and shit.
On some shit.
But
they were on some shit. The store's called On Some Shit, I think, right?
Apparently,
the store's called On Some Shit, and yeah.
Apparently, his ex-girlfriend showed up too, and they like kicked her out, burned her shit that she brought or whatever. She must have brought some.
Well,
look, some real fucked up shit. Like,
look.
I don't know, man. This shit
here's
is
my problem
tragic,
with people
bro.
with X.
This shit is real tragic.
I'm seeing a bunch of X fans come out the dark, like, oh, you know, this kid died, and then it's like, yo.
Yeah, facts too.
I'm like, yo, hold on, yo. What the fuck? Like, come on.
I'm not gonna say I was like the biggest X fan. Like I listened to a lot of his shit over the years. I'd say since like.
I'm seeing people talk about him. I'm like, yo, y'all stop it, yo. You guys were not up on this nigga like that. Like, there's people like the blogs, the whole, like, just everyone talking about how he was talented and all this other stuff, and it's like, yo, how come we don't ever talk about somebody who's in the game and they're not talented and we need to get them out of here? Why is that? Because it's always about somebody being talented and all that shit, and then niggas get on records talking about everybody in the rap game's trash, I'm better than everybody, and this. It's like, yo, everybody wants to be on the all-star team, but nobody wants to take someone off the all-star team to put themselves on or put someone else on. So let's talk about the people who need to get taken off. Like, you couldn't tell me that Triple X was loved in the community or in the world.
By his core fans, he had a big fan base, man.
Everybody has core fans.
He still had a big fan base. I would say there's like
no, that's dope. But I'm saying in the rap game, in the rap world, I'm not talking about fans. Talking about
rap
people.
Game.
Yeah, like,
I would say there's quite a bit of people that fucked with him. No,
not unless the people that he came up with. Everybody's acting like they're fans of this nigga.
No, a lot of the new niggas fucked with him.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially the Miami niggas. Unfortunately, he was killed in Miami, but no, not Miami. He was killed in Florida. Yeah, Florida's a state, not Miami's a city.
Wow, that's crazy.
What else we got on this docket here? Because are we done with Triple X? He was talented, man.
I know that guy was.
He was talented. That's why it's a shame too.
It was the best out of the new young guys I find. Out of like all the the new SoundCloud rappers and like little rappers coming up, I think he was the best out of all of them. Still.
Yeah, man. He did his thing, man. He did his thing.
R.I.P. man.
Definitely. I really wished it was a situation where it was almost like Rich the Kid, where he just needs to be hospitalized.
Yeah, that whole situation was crazy too, bro.
I don't understand. So he's married to a shorty, he has a side chick, and he's with his side chick, and then niggas break into the side chick crib, and that's where it happens, or at his wifey's crib.
Like, no, at his side chick's crib. Yeah. I don't know, man. That shit's fucked. I bet you she breaks up with the nigga in like a year, bro.
Wait, but she's a side chick. She can't break up with him. She just leaves him. That ain't a breakup. Yeah, then again, I don't know. You sleep with a girl more than twice, you're in a relationship. So,
is that how it works now? 2018?
Oh no, that's how it works since 18.
Wow, I don't know about all of that. Yeah.
Nah, but like, yeah, I seen the mark on the girl. They're saying that, yo, she set him up. Jeez.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that's.
I seen him rolling up a blunt with a broken hand.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. This nigga's hand got. I don't even know what the fuck they did to that nigga.
But yo,
this nigga got like two.
I like the dude too. You know, like, I'm upset, dog. The man was getting chased by Uzi. Now.
Yeah, he's been taking a lot of L's.
Yeah, but you know what?
I don't know. These are like, yo.
They don't even matter, though.
Damn.
They really don't matter. He's 6'9". You see the video that they have of him on O Block for like 3 minutes?
Yeah.
And he hops back in the car.
They caught the security footage of him. Poor guy. Yeah, but everybody knew that was like a troll. But it was just like to confirm that.
That's my whole thing, is that, so let's say he was out there for 30 minutes. Will that change anything? That doesn't change anything.
I don't know.
He still went there when nobody was there.
At 3 a.m. too.
He that was the plan, to go there when nobody was there to troll them.
Yeah.
The plan was never to be tough. I don't think so. Never to be tough and show up when they're there. Because first of all, there's guys there who would just shoot because that nigga's there and this is the time to do that. So what would be the time? What that? Yeah, that was specifically a troll move. I get it. And me personally, since I like 6ix9ine, all the moves that he does, I have no problem with it because I look at him as the troll. Like,
Yeah, he's the new troll of the
troll
rap
wasn't
game.
invented by him, but god damn it, if you gotta put pictures next to trolls, 6ix9ine's face gotta pop up, man.
He embraces it well.
That shit is hilarious to me, man. When this nigga does shit like Treyway,
Trevor,
and just pops up and says shit like
Japan.
these bitches love salsa and doing freestyles and shit like that.
I said, do you know how much I can get a feature with Chief Keef?
Yeah, how much it would cost?
This nigga's, yeah, he's a funny nigga.
This guy said to YG, this guy's Instagramming and shit saying stuff like, "Yo, does anybody remember that song? Anybody know a YG song?" He's like, "Anybody know a YG song?" And they're like, he's like, "What's that song on his album that he had that song? I don't remember it. What was it called?" And they're like, he had one with Drake. And he's like, "Nah, I'm talking about a YG song. Not a song with a feature. A YG song." And they're like, "He had the big song, my nigga." "Oh, no, isn't that Rich Homie Quan song?"
Oh, shit.
Like, and it's like, all right, it's true. When a nigga's only doing features and that's the only way he's really getting on charts, can't really say that nigga's on charts.
Hey.
It's the help.
Hey, it all depends, man, on the situation. Depends. YG's like, you know, he's still.
I like YG. I think YG's first album is really good.
Big artist, but
really
he's still
good. One of my favorites. Might be in my top 30.
I'd say he's on like the
might be in my 17 to 30
maybe the
slot.
B list, like low B list. That's like as far as rappers go. Yeah, low B list, I think.
Yeah, okay. I feel it. Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, fucking speaking of rappers.
What?
No, I was gonna say Nas's album.
You listened to it?
I did not. I heard a lot of
You want to know why
shit.
you didn't?
Yeah, I seen some shit about how it wasn't done.
I'm gonna tell you why.
At 12.
Because it's trash. That's why you don't listen to it.
No, you're just.
I still like it more than I like it more than the Push album, but I don't like Nas. I think Nas is at a point in his career where his legacy is carrying him, and not his current.
What, not his skill?
Not even his skill, just his current being self. Like anything he's doing is not carrying him. Like 50, we all know he put out Get Rich or Die Trying. People didn't really buy all his albums after. But yo, everybody knows him now for power. Everybody knows him now for being on the gram, like just being relevant around.
Get the strap.
I don't know what Nas does.
Get the strap.
Word. I don't know what Nas does. Like, I mean, he did the Get Down. That shit got canceled off of Netflix. I think he did the Roxanne Shantae Shantae movie. But yo, fam, Nas, like, it's one thing to be looked at or to be known as like a top lyricist, but when you're like the top guy, like when they talk about top fives across the world, it's Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, whatever order you want. One of those niggas is in that 5 across the world. You know what I'm saying? With rap. Like, people around the world are going to say, oh, Pac. People around the world might say Biggie.
A lot of people
around the world say Jay-Z. Big Pun, another one. But, like, when you're one of those guys and you're still putting out music, you got to make sure everything is, like, on point. The album didn't even come out on time. That's the first mistake. I'm messaging my boy Kaz. I'm like, yo, you listen to that Nas? And he's like, yeah. I asked him if he likes it better than the Pusha. Before the joint came out, I said, yo, you think this song's gonna be better than Pusha? Because I'm trying to compare all the good music albums that came out. I don't listen to Kanye. And then it's cooning ass. I don't listen to Kanye shit, so I just take that out. So I go, yo, Pusha and Nas, and then the next one's gonna be Tiana Taylor that drops this Friday. So I'm like, yo, I'm listening to the Nas, or right before it, I go, yo, you think this album's gonna be better than Pusha's? And he's like, yo, I'm not sure. And then he hits me up after the album came out, like later on in the day, like midday the next day, and he's like, yo, after listening to them both, he doesn't know which one. He's not sure of which one. So I go, oh, word? Send me the link. It's not on Apple Music. Like, what's up? He sends me a link to download. I'm like, yeah, I ain't got time for that. I'm not doing this for Nas. I wait for the joint to come out. I listened to it. I gave it one straight listen. Didn't like it. I went in again, gave it another listen, because I feel like you got to listen to it twice in one sitting. I listened to it for the second time. I enjoyed it more because I was paying attention to the lyrics more and stuff like that. His lyrics has never slipped as far as his content and all that stuff.
You're a biased listener. You like Jay-Z more than you like Nas, so you're always going to be biased.
I didn't say anything about Jay-Z though.
No, but that.
Yeah, what are you talking about Jay-Z for?
So you're always
Wait, why are you talking about Jay-Z with Nas? Jay-Z didn't even come out in the first 3 years Nas is out, so Jay-Z's not even a running with Nas. You should be talking about like Fat Joe and Wu-Tang.
What?
You should be talking about Fat Joe and Wu-Tang.
I'm just saying the fact that you're a Jay-Z fan makes it
hold up, my aunt's calling
even
right
more
now.
biased.
I might have to call it back. No, you don't hear what I'm saying. If you listen to Nas's albums, bro, what's your favorite Nas album?
I'm not a Nas fan like that.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Are you coming to move it?
Yeah, I'm in your spot. Sorry, I'm coming up. All right, I'm coming out right now. Okay.
And that was our sponsor for the day. Shout out to Active Green and Ross. No.
Active Green and Ross. I hate driving by that place to see that
keep it rolling.
Hold up, let's do a quick commercial or something, quick little break, and we'll be right back.
We'll give a quick shout out to our sponsors.
God damn it.
Alright, and we're back in here. And they're like swimwear.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, don't compare Jay-Z to Nas because that wasn't even a thing. All I'm saying is I listen to Nas. I listen to Nas's album.
Jay-Z fan.
Yeah, I am a Jay-Z fan. Jay-Z's like Michael Jordan to me.
That's it.
But check this out though. With Nas's album, there was just a level that I thought he would have been at on that album, and he wasn't. It was boring.
Why? Because he's getting beats from Kanye. That's
Kanye beats are trash. But I'll say this though.
No, they're not. Don't talk shit.
Well, are you talking about the new shit or the old shit?
There's not a single beat on the 4 albums that came out that I would like to rap on.
Frig, I don't even know if the beat.
There's not a beat. There's no beat on Push's album I want to rap on. There's no beat on Kanye album I want to rap on. There's no beat on the Kanye and Kid Cudi I want to rap on. And there's no beat on the Nas album I'd rap on. Would you? Would you rap on any of the Nas beats?
I haven't really taken in the Nas.
All right, well that's how I feel though.
But after that, I'll give you my opinion on it.
Yeah, and that's how I feel. As someone who gets inspired by music and stuff like that, I was not. Like the cop shot the kid, the Slick Rick sample from the Story to Tell, not Story to Tell, the children's story that Slick Rick had back in what 84, 83 probably. The cop shot the kid. The cop shot the kid. The cop shot the kid. They're playing that, and you got Kanye on it. Why the fuck do you got Kanye on them records? Like, this is why they're missing this shit with me. I'm not a regular. Like, who are you? And you'll say you like to throw out this thing called core fans, which,
yeah,
to me
it's
that
facts,
to me I don't really know a core fan because look, you can be a core fan and not buy anything from the artist. Does that make you a core fan?
Nah.
If you don't support your artist, how are you a fan?
What do you mean?
Because you like someone?
Still go to shows, still...
No. I said if you don't... No. Listen to what I'm saying.
In this day and age...
No. Listen. I said if you don't support your artist, are you a fan? Because you like someone? How are you a fan? You don't support my music. That's my point.
That's some phony shit.
That's my point.
Yeah, I guess to a certain extent.
So what I'm saying is...
to a certain extent, that's a phony shit.
So what I'm saying is, yo, with Nas, it's like, yo, my nigga... You put out this album, like with not even Nas. Sorry, with Kanye, yo, you like Donald Trump, bro.
It's different. It's different.
We all know how Donald Trump feels about niggas.
It's
you
different
like
in
Donald
this day
Trump.
And age due to
you wear MAGA hats.
Due
you wear
to streaming, like
yo, fuck the streaming. You wear Make America Great Again hats, and you want to rap on the beat talking about the cop shot the kid. What side are you on? This is what I'm talking about with people. Like now, you say core fans. I've purchased Kanye's music. Okay. I'm not a fan of him anymore because I'm not giving him my dollars. I'm not giving him my dollars towards anything he does because I think the niggas, I call him Kanye. I don't have time for his shit. You're not gonna tell me you're cool with a nigga who's a fucking open who's a racist, wants to build walls, separate people, do all this other bullshit, and it's supposed to be cool because what you make beats?
Yeah, I don't know. It's him making beats and doing all that shit. I honestly do believe like, yo, he has some serious like mental like breakdown. Something happened to him, bro.
Who,
Especially
Nas?
no, Kanye.
Oh,
I'm talking about Kanye.
the nigga said he's fucking what did he say? I'm fucking bipolar. It's not a disability, it's a superpower. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Who is he diagnosed with that, or is he diagnosing himself? Another thing.
I don't know.
Another thing. If you are this, how can we believe the shit that you want to spew and say? This is why it makes no fucking sense to me. It's like, yo, bro, you're gonna tell me that you're sick, and then you're gonna tell me that sometimes when you say things, it's when you're not sick, and sometimes you say things when you are sick, but you're not gonna tell us when you are sick and when you're not. Was he sick when he went to TMZ and said slavery was a choice? Was he sick then? After he just told us seconds ago, or maybe later, that he was doing all this stuff. Like, listen, that's the shit I'm talking about. And you got niggas like Sci-Hi the Prince, who I love as a rapper, Pusha T, all these other niggas standing next to the nigga and don't have answers for us. It's like, yo, fuck all you niggas too, bro. And I like Sci-Hi the Prince, but fuck you niggas too. You niggas is all on some shit, bro.
A man said that the industry was fake still.
Dog, you got, like, niggas is talking up. What?
Nah, never mind.
Nah, niggas is talking that shit, but let's be real, bro. Let's be real. I'm standing with next to a nigga who's talking about slavery was for 400 years, and that's my man? Really? Really? I'm not fucking with that shit at all, man. Not at all, man. Not at all. There's a reason why he don't fuck with Jay-Z and Beyonce, because they know he was a clown nigga. Like, I don't know about Kanye talking about all this shit. You're sick, stay at home and get help, nigga. The fuck? You talk like, that's the thing about niggas making music. Yo, you don't make music for you and your daughter or you and your son. You make music for the rest of the world. So when you say shit in your music and we judge you based off of that, you have to hold that. But when you act a certain way, like, don't be... Yo, man, I'm upset. I'm upset.
Yeah, clearly.
50,000 on my head is disrespect.
We're way off
Can't
topic.
go 50-50 with no hoe.
Way off topic.
I didn't even the Beyonce and Jay-Z, the Carters.
Yeah,
that's what they're called now.
Let's
I didn't get into that yet. I only listened to the first two records, and
I like the first record that they had.
Yeah, it's a dope record. It's a dope record.
The video
the
for
ape
it.
shit. Yeah, and they got a video. And they're doing that. I swear they're at the place where the Mona Lisa is being held.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, the Louvre. That's the one where they shut down the Louvre. I heard about it.
Look
I didn't
at
watch
that.
the video, but I heard
That's
the dumbest thing, the Mona Lisa. That picture's not even dope. The only reason why that picture is dope is because it was in a museum, and at the time when they were printing out papers and stuff like that, there was no pictures and stuff like you had to go and see the thing. Somebody stole it before anybody, the media, could really see it. So the fact that it was gone and missing for like 100 years is the reason why the Mona Lisa is the Mona Lisa. That has nothing to do with who drew it. Has nothing to do with the lady. All of that's insignificant to the story. It's all because the painting was stolen at a time period. Nobody knew where the painting was. Then when the painting popped back up, it was like a mystique thing that the painting of Mona Lisa has nothing to do with who painted it. Has nothing to do with the woman.
Okay.
Stupid picture.
Apparently, there's a deeper meaning to it, or there's
What's
like
deeper?
There's some spiral of Fibonacci. It's like.
What?
The proportions she was drawn in, I should say. Some shit like that I heard. It's like some deep meaning behind the picture. Or the way they drew it.
The only reason why it's famous is because no one saw the picture.
Hey.
It's the most famous picture we've never saw.
Are you sure it has nothing to do with the brush strokes?
Hey.
All of that is dope. That's not the only picture that has that, though.
Never know, nigga.
No, I think is
I
that
don't know.
the most oldest? I'm not too fact about it.
I don't think so at all, because if that was the case, that's what we would know it for. Like, what do we all know the Mona Lisa for? We don't even know. We just know the Mona Lisa, right? Like, no one says the Mona Lisa, the oldest picture of blah, 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 or whatever.
You say that about a lot of things.
No, there's things that we know things for that have a title to it. All I'm saying is Mona Lisa doesn't have no title to it.
We'll do some facts and check it out. How about that?
I don't do facts.
Well, I'll do some facts and I'll get back to you guys on that.
Check it out. But paint brushes, that's when I said it has to go down to the artist then. Who painted it? Nobody knows, right?
It wasn't it Michelangelo?
No,
I'm not
no,
studying,
it wasn't
I'm not
Michelangelo.
studying color
Where
palettes
was
and
Michelangelo?
paintings.
What part of the world was Michelangelo?
I don't know. I just threw the fucking name out there.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point exactly. We don't know nothing about the Mona Lisa. The only thing we know about it is that it's a famous picture. That's all.
Off topic.
Fuck
right
Mona
now.
Lisa.
We're off topic. What the fuck we talking
Kanye
about?
drew Mona Lisa.
No, but do you know other what are famous?
The fact that they balled out and they fucking took over the Louvre. Shout out to them, yo.
Yeah, that's what the Carters do.
Yeah, they fucking balled out. Who the fuck's taking over the Louvre, nigga? Hey,
The Carters definitely not Nas and
What were you
Khalees.
gonna say, Sif?
No, I was just saying. I actually lost it still. Yeah, I lost it.
Nas and Khalees ain't shutting down that place.
Yeah, they're not together though. Yeah, it's different. Right?
But that nigga's rapping about preaching black queens this and black queens that.
Same time, Khalees is not Beyonce. You know. And Nas is not Jay-Z. They're two different. So.
Listen, I like Nas. My favorite album from Nas is Street Disciple.
Like
What's your
Nas,
favorite album from Nas?
I'm not a Nas fan.
So how can you tell me and I listen to him? Explain that.
I'm not like a super... Like, I like
All right,
Illmatic.
so then you don't know what you're saying.
Still.
My favorite album from Nas is Street Disciple. Go listen to Street Disciple, and he's back on that shit in Street Disciple. However, it's a 2-disc CD.
Yeah.
You don't listen to enough Nas to say that he's good or not. I do.
Okay.
I listen to all of his albums. I know Nas.
That's good for you, nigga.
My favorite album is Street Disciple. However, one of the worst songs he's ever recorded that I believe is on that album, but I still take it. That album's dope. That's around the time he had the song Virgo with Ludacris and Dougie Fresh.
Yeah, bro, we're completely off topic.
No, we're not. We're talking about Nas and the fuck shit that he likes to keep up with.
Why
This
are we
nigga
talking about
had an
Nas?
album release party, didn't even have the album done.
Hey, that's Nas, bro.
You're supposed to be an OG in the game and you still have label problems.
Hey, that's Nas, bro.
Yo, like, here's the problem. Everybody wants to promote these niggas, talk about niggas as being dope, all this shit. I'm not for that shit. What I'm about is letting people know who should not be on that list and who should. Not the only who should, because everybody wants to just only who should and only the good things. No, fuck that. Let's be real. Let's be honest. There's artists, there's people in this world who do fucked up shit and we still love them. There's people who are fucked up, continue to do fucked up shit, we still love them. There's people who do good shit and we don't care about them. There's all those things that exist in the world. Then there's people who've done some good shit, never done good shit again, but we remember that good shit that they did years ago and we keep them to that status. Like, we want to make sure they stay in that as that. Why do you think Nas don't switch up his style? Because if he does, we won't recognize him no more. Yo, this episode sounds like I'm just getting at Nas.
Yeah,
I hope this nigga hears this. You better have bars for me, but I bet you it won't come out.
This guy's fire.
It won't ever come out. Nigga said Nas album done 2 years ago on a DJ Khaled song.
Wow.
It took us 2 years to get 7 songs.
Wow.
7 songs.
Hey, who knows?
The nigga
what
only
Nas is
spit
doing,
like
bro.
8 16s.
I'm not like a super Nas, so I'm not a big Nas fan. What I've heard from him,
No, you're not
I
a Nas
liked.
fan, period, bro. You don't purchase any Nas music. You're not a Nas fan.
That doesn't matter.
What I'm saying is this,
I'll
yo.
stream his
When it
music
comes to this
sometimes.
Kanye
That
shit,
still
any nigga
counts.
standing too
I'm
close
not
to
a fan,
Kanye,
though. You're right. I'm not like a
don't care, bro. Cause I'm not
Huge
with
fan,
that shit,
right?
bro. I'm not with that shit, bro. I'm pro-black and Kanye is not. So I'm not with that shit. And if you don't have to be pro-black with me, but you better not be against black. And who's against black? Trump. So fuck that shit. And shout out to J. Cole. You put out your album and no one cares about it right now. Like, let's be real, yo. Let's be real, man. Let's be real.
Yeah,
But,
hey,
yo.
that's the era we're living in, bro. With the music.
Next week we'll talk.
shit just
Next week we'll talk. I'm
comes
gonna
and
listen to the
goes.
Carters. I'm gonna give him my full review on that.
It just comes and goes.
And also the J Rock album. Go listen to the J Rock album, man. I forget what it's called, but that album is fire. You want to listen to hip hop? Go listen to
That
that.
shit looks like it's fire.
Go listen to Black Thought. Go listen to Royce the 5'9". Go listen to niggas who really rap and stand behind something.
Hey, man.
Not
but
these niggas who want to sell you fucking clothes with holes in them
Ain't none of
and
them
moon
young
boots.
niggas
The
ain't
fuck you
tryna-
walking around in moon boots for?
They ain't listening to that.
Off-white
shit,
moon boots.
but I agree with you, bro. I agree.
Niggas is whack. You can't throw Jordans on a skirt and tell me you're hood. Or tell me that's what it is. Fuck that shit. I ain't with that shit, man. Look,
Not rich, I'm not lying, bro.
Yeah, I'm not rich, I'm not lying. Episode 9, man. I don't know what we're gonna call this, but it's definitely gonna be something with Nas in the title. Maybe it's something like Nas album was done with a question mark. I don't know something, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not fucking with this Kanye shit. So any nigga standing next to Kanye is getting it.
Oh, last note. Anybody see the Creed 2 coming out soon?
Nah, I didn't even see the first movie.
Or not even soon. I think it's later this month or later this year, I should say. But the shit looks popping, bro. Yeah, go watch the first one. Shit's popping. It's just about like, yeah, legacy, you know, Creed legacy. Shit's dope. Yeah, you already know what it is. I'm not rich, I'm not lying. Episode 9. You already know. Fuck. It's the man, the greatest, and every other name. Juanie B, cause I'm that nigga you wanna be. AKA Texas Thomas. Baby, I'm just trying to nut. Nurture you, understand you, and treat you with respect. AKA Bonnie McGregor. I don't give a fuck if weed's getting legalized. I'm still gonna smoke and fuck whatever the fuck I want. Damn fucking right. Fuck. Don't even invite me to your baby shower. I'll fucking come over there and burn it down too. Eating some oxtail. Love that shit. AKA yo Black Pepper Bay. Don't get out of line, bitch. I'm black and educated. That's all I gotta say. Like, spicy. No Tabasco. Hold it down. My man to the left.
Yo, I just wanted to say I seen the It movie, and it is sick in the head. You know who I am and what I be. Senator, Emperor, Sith Lord, KG. So please do fear as I disappear and reappear like the boy Kashir. Cause I am the Grand Gram Dabber. I repeat, the Grand Gram Dabber. Maddest Mad Hatter. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys this one still. It's the freaking mad scientist of cannabis. AKA the Canabraniac. Yeah. The Animaniac, aka the Dabomaniac, aka Dab Header. Sorry, let me just say that right there. Dab Header, you know? Watch that 100. I'm gonna hand it over to my only on the right here.
Oh, yes. I'm not rich, I'm not lying, of course. Everything I'm saying is definitely not a word of a lie. I spew the truth. I try to, at least, you know. Unless you've dated me in the past, then you definitely got lies. But you know, I'm a better man. You know, God's working on all of us. Shout out to Jesus for that. You know, we're all just racing our own horses. But yes, SirWorthy, aka too many AKAs, aka I'm just living my best life. So don't ask me how I'm doing because mans are blessed. Aka 2 years sober, a bunch of beef suya. I don't do no Mickey D's. Aka Bobby Brown's son in the flesh. Don't be cruel. Unless you're me and you're talking about a Nas album. Spicy. Let's go.
Get it.